In today's video, we look at the best music documentaries. The world of music is one that most people are enchanted by, and one that has a variety of layers to it. With music documentaries, we get the opportunity to get an informative peek behind the curtain of the industry, whether it be the processes behind your favorite album, the person behind the persona, the life and career of your favorite artist, or disastrous concerts. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Factual America, activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you every week. First up is No Direction Home, 2005, with legendary filmmaker Martin Scorsese directing a documentary about the iconic Bob Dylan. No Direction Home is definitely worth a watch, although its 4-hour running time will mostly appeal to fans of Dylan. Packed with unseen footage, eye-opening interviews, unreleased songs, and snippets from performances, No Way Home offers an amazing insight into the earlier stages of Dylan's career. Next up is Amy, 2015. Amy offers an insight into the tragic downfall of the gifted Amy Winehouse. What makes it so heartbreaking to watch is that it shows how the people closest to her, as well as the media, pushed her further into her addiction. Clips of her budding talent as a child to her trying to escape thunderstorms of paparazzi serve as a cautionary tale for how exploitative the entertainment industry can be. Our number 3 is Dave Chappelle's Block Party, 2005. If you're interested in rap and comedy, this documentary is certainly worth a watch. Comic Dave Chappelle packs a bus with residents from his hometown in Ohio and brings them to a free rap show. Among other incredible artists, the show features performances from the Fugees, Kanye West, Mos Def, and Erykah Badu, as well as quality performances from musicians in front of an enthusiastic crowd. Chappelle's humor is always on point and true to his brand. Amazing Grace, 2008, comes in at number 4. Filmed over 2 days at the New Temple Missionary Baptist Church, footage of Aretha Franklin recording Amazing Grace was released in the form of a documentary 36 years later. The footage shows the making of the best-selling gospel album of all time as Franklin sings her heart out in front of an awestruck crowd. Here we have Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, 2021. Usually artists don't get documentaries made about them until late in their careers. However, after starting her career when she was just 13 and gaining 141 nominations by 17, the story of Billie Eilish is worth being told. The documentary follows her life as a teenager at home, a musician recording a life-changing album at the studio, and a superstar on stage. R.J. Cutler's documentary offers deeply personal insights that shed light on her music. Woodstock, 1970, follows one of the most iconic events in the 20th century in real time. With 500,000 people gathering at the 3-day music festival in 1969, Woodstock defined the summer of love belonging to the hippie generation. The documentary shows nearly 4-hour-long footage of the event, with performances, interviews with musicians, and footage of the mass gathering of fans. With food shortages and medical emergencies, the documentary doesn't shy away from the uglier parts of Woodstock. Trainwreck, Woodstock 99, 2022. Explores the revival of Woodstock 1969, which proved to be a spectacular failure. The attempt at recreating the dreamy idealism of the original Woodstock resulted in a nightmare of riots, drug overdoses, arson, and sexual assaults. Instead of a crowd of hippies, a crowd of aggressive frat boy types dominated. The docuseries builds up tension excellency up until the very moment before the disaster. Trainwreck, Woodstock 99, and Woodstock 1970 would make a great pair to binge on a rainy day. At number 8, we have Tina, 2021. With a 5-decade-long career filled with hits and rock and roll classics, a Tina Turner documentary is what any music lover needs. Tina explores the legend's career and life, showing both the highs and lows with touching insights. Turner discusses her struggles, such as her abusive relationship with Ike Turner, as well as her successes as a musician. The documentary is an insightful and touching goodbye from Turner as she retires from music. Up next is Miss Americana, 2020. With personas ranging from the sweet good girl to the crazy ex, Taylor Swift, like most musicians, avoided showing her true self to the public. In Miss Americana, Swift shows the true side of herself, discussing the difficulties of always having to tune her image due to criticisms from the public. Emmy Award-winning director Lana Wilson captures offstage and onstage footage of Swift as she discusses her newfound independence and security. Homecoming, a film by Beyoncé, 2019, follows Beyoncé's iconic Coachella performance in 2018. Not only does it showcase her incredible talent and showmanship, but it also highlights the perseverance and dedication that goes into putting together a show of that magnitude. The documentary also touches on important themes such as celebrating Black culture and the challenges that Black women face in the entertainment industry. Kurt Cobain, Montage of Heck, 2015, is a must-see for Nirvana fans and music lovers alike. It provides an intimate look at Kurt Cobain's life through home videos, interviews with his family and friends, and never-before-seen footage. It explores Cobain's complicated relationship with fame, his struggles with addiction and mental health, and his legacy as one of the most important figures in music history. The Bee Gees' How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, 2020, chronicles the rise and fall of the Bee Gees, one of the most successful bands of all time. It features interviews with surviving band members Barry Gibb and Maurice Gibb, as well as archival footage of their late brother Robin Gibb. The film explores the band's incredible success in the 1970s, their subsequent decline in popularity, and their enduring legacy. At number 13, we have Don't Look Back, 1967. This documentary follows Bob Dylan on his 1965 tour of England. It captures some of his most iconic performances, including his famous Subterranean Homesick Blues music video. The film also showcases Dylan's unique personality and his complicated relationship with the media. It's a fascinating look at one of the most influential musicians of all time. Moonage Daydream, 2022, is a recent documentary that is sure to be a hit with David Bowie fans. It explores Bowie's life and career, from his early days as a struggling musician to his status as a cultural icon. It features interviews with Bowie's family and friends, as well as archival footage of his most iconic performances. The film promises to be a fitting tribute to one of the most innovative and influential artists of all time. Without Getting Killed or Caught, 2020, chronicles the tumultuous relationship between the legendary singer-songwriter Guy Clark, his wife, and his best friend, both of whom were songwriters as well. Through archival footage and interviews with the people who knew him best, this documentary delves into the creative process of Clark and the way his music reflected his personal life. Here we have Lewis Capaldi, How I'm Feeling Now, 2023. This documentary follows the Scottish singer-songwriter as he creates his second album during the COVID-19 pandemic. The raw and emotional footage offers a unique insight into the mind of Capaldi as he navigates the challenges of lockdown and isolation. The documentary provides a fascinating look at the creative process behind making an album and offers hope to anyone struggling with their mental health. Lastly, we have Spectre, 2022. Directed by John Cameron Mitchell, this Netflix documentary tells the story of the iconic producer Phil Spector. It explores his rise to fame in the 60s, his collaborations with artists like the Beatles and Tina Turner, and his eventual downfall following the murder of actress Alana Clarkson. The documentary offers a compelling look into the darker side of the music industry and the impact it can have on those within it. Music documentaries have the power to transport us to different worlds and teach us about the people who make the music we love. Whether you're a fan of Beyoncé, Nirvana, or the Bee Gees, there's a music documentary out there for you. So grab some popcorn, settle in, and prepare to be amazed.